better sport, I think, because it's much more of a game that people like to go and see instead of totally silence.
Yeah.
So, and we had to change it in Denmark. We had to change that. I think we changed that 10 years ago or something. That people more and more begin to do the same thing. Then we got used to it because I remember the first time I was in Asia, I was like, what? I wanted to go up and beat everybody.
Yeah.
Because what are they doing? But that's just how it is.
That's just how it is. So, you know, the drift. Does that affect you much in these competitions?
For the past 10 years, air conditioning is quite normal now in every stadium that we play in. So that means that the drift will take a part. You cannot have air conditioning in a huge stadium without having, you know. But it could be a meter in difference. Yeah. So you really have to. So when you're on one side and you have the drift, you know, coming with you, you have to be very careful about playing the back line. You have to play a lot of attack and a lot of down, and then on the other side, you can move the other player around much more when you have the drift against you. So
the thing is, they're trying to cool down the halls out in Asia now, so the air is aircon all the time. Plus, sometimes they don't have doors; they just have a curtain or something, just standing and going, so it can come from different ways.
Yes, yeah.
It's a natural part of the game, and all the good players, they are capable of it.
But it is sometimes a problem when it's on television, because most people don't know it, and they say, what the hell is he doing? Why is he not doing that? You know,
just hear them say, talk about it a lot.
Yeah,
it's definitely this way.
The only thing I can say is it's probably easier if you tried it and you understood what's happening in there. And especially in singles, with Peter's playing, it's changed quite a deal over the last couple of years, where people are really using it to their advantage.
Is the biggest problem with the drift judging when you strike the shuttle or judging if it's going out?
No, it's not so much.
It's more the big picture. It's more like if the wind is against me and Lauge is on the other side, and I have the drift against me, then I can move him around the court. I don't have to be careful playing the back line. I can push him very hard. He has to be careful.
They say there's a meter, you know. That means you can just push it down there without. He knows it's not going to go out. That's going to be
so
my
tactic will be just to keep him working all the time. So then when I go on the other side, I have to attack all the time because I need the rallies to be short. Because now I'm not supposed to work. If I work too hard, it's going to equal out, for example.
But the problem with that is that nowadays when they're playing, their defense is so good. So you can have the biggest smash in the world, it won't really mean a thing. You'll just be running and running and running, so you have to really be aware of what you're doing.
Do you have a drift sideways as well as front?
You can have that.
You can also have that.
You can have both sometimes.
Do you prefer the older system or the new scoring system?
Oh, I think for the men's singles, I think the new scoring system is very, very good. I think it's a good change. I think it makes the game even more intense, more fast. Every point matters.
Yeah, it's great to watch.
I think for the men's doubles, for the
this is what I think. I think doubles is not good.
You don't like it?
No, not at all. I used to think the doubles was some of the best to watch. You know, you had these long rallies where people were flat and everything. Nowadays, this normal rally is 3 times over the net and it's over. It's not even. Most of it would be serve and return.
The serve has too much to.
And there's a little bit of you know, like diving and cheating in football or whatever you say. There's a little bit of thing going on there in mixed doubles right now with the service. That, from what I learned, it's the first rip. I mean, that's the shuttle down here. If you go and look at a tournament today, you won't see one serving here. Serving here. That means you have an unreal advantage, and that means you will have smaller, shorter rallies because it will only be decided in service and service and first serve. So I think what I used to love about men's doubles, or most of men's doubles, is gone. So I don't like it. And for singles, it's good.
I think for the singles, it's very good. It's very intense to watch the game.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So
you won't have these 80 clears that Frost and these guys used to do. They won't be there because they won't have the patience to do that, and there would be too much to win to try and put on the floor.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Is that alright? Thank you. I hope to see you all.
Level competition at the